It was the perfect plan. Everything fit together like a jigsaw puzzle with no holes in sight. I had every T crossed and every I dotted. It started around the 15th of June. Moose had just gotten his wings after doing a 3-spot in the local pen. Armed robbery was the charge, and he was as guilty as he was ugly. I got the idea from a detective novel that my sister Shirley was reading. You know the type. Only thing was, I was going to be smarter than those guys that got busted in the book. I was going to do it right. It was a simple plan, and we pulled it off flawlessly, but not without help. Moose had pointed out earlier that we needed a trigger man, so I called one of my boys over on the east side. He recommended a guy named Fingers from Newark. He was a real cool cat, and he seemed like the perfect fit when we first met him. I grilled him about his past jobs, and he passed the test with flying colors. The day finally came and we hit the bank at 4:45 precisely, just before closing time. We were in and out in less than 10 minutes, just like I planned. We decided to meet up at 10 that night to split the candy. That would give enough time for the G-men to loose our scent. Alright, listen up. Moose, you take the loot back to the headquarters and stay out of sight till I get there. Me and Fingers will rendezvous with you at 10 p.m. sharp. We don't want to get there any sooner or the G-men will start sniffing around.
Moose. Here, I put all the money in this bag. That way, it'll look less suspicious.
Jesus, what's in this thing? It's heavy as hell.
Those are government-issued Kevlar line bags. They'll stop a bullet.
We're here. Now you two scatter and keep your ugly mugs out of sight. I spent the next hour or so driving around. I wanted to ride by the bank to see what John Law was up to. She wasn't into me. She was into my greenbacks, and I was peaches with that. Hey, Dollface, take a powder. I gotta make a phone call. Yeah, it's me. He told you what? Just stay there. Just stay there. I'll be there around 10. Alright, I gotta go. Buy yourself something pretty.
Oh, let's fly way up to the clouds, away from the maddening crowds.
That's a hell of a greeting. Why don't you put that thing away before somebody gets hurt?
That I know of where lovers enjoy peace of mind.
Where's the boss?
Let
He
us
won't be here for a
leave
while.
the
Take a breather.
confusion
Everything's
and all this illusion behind. Just like birds of a feather, a rainbow together we'll find. Volare, oh, e cantare.
The way I see it, we all got 10 C notes apiece. Easy. Anything over that's gravy.
So what? You counted the money?
No. It's been in the oven since the job. I haven't touched it. Same as you.
Yep, just the way the boss wanted it.
So you're the boss. You're pretty close, right?
Yeah, ever since we did that stretching dollars together.
The fact that Fingers told Moose he was coming early disturbed me. So much, in fact, that I cut my rendezvous with Sally short. I drove towards the hole, not knowing really what to expect.
You want another one, Moose?
Sure thing.
Drink up, Buttercup.
It's 8:30. The boss will be here in an hour and a half.
Brains and good looks. A total package.
Man, this beer, it tastes kind of funny.
It should. I did slip a Mickey in it.
What, you rat fink? What'd you do that for?
Well, because, Moose, I'm going to kill you.
In local news, the First National Bank was robbed this afternoon in a daring holdup involving 3 yet-to-be-identified men. Stay tuned for updates on this story as it progresses. The news time is 8:51.
It was almost 9. If Fingers was going to give us the business, he'd have to go about it pretty quickly. Maybe if I was lucky, I'd catch him with his pants down.
Out of sight. You know when that
Hey, let me go. Hey, I'll.
with his teeth.
Shut up, will you?
Come on, Fingers. What are you gonna do? Kill me? You'll be a marked man. Nobody will give you sex work.
Fancy
Don't worry about me, Moose. You got quite enough to worry about yourself.
So there's
Come
never,
on, Fingers. What you
never
gonna
a trace
do?
of
Man, I got a girl. I met her a few months ago. She's got a kid on the way, man. Man, what can I do? What can I do?
Well, there's one thing you can do for me. Die quiet.
Just losing life. Can someone sneak in?
9:30. I had to jump on him by 30 minutes. That's assuming that something is going down. His car was there, and so was Moose's, so things aren't looking good. Where's Moose?
He went on sabbatical. Come on in.
What's Moose's piece doing on the table? He doesn't go anywhere without it.
Good night, Babyface. It's been a real pleasure.
I guess he got me. And this is where it ends. One mug outsmarted by another. And that dirty rat bastard gets away with the money. Yes, it was the perfect plan. Almost too perfect. Good night, Fingers. The pleasure's all mine.